Hello and welcome back to the show. Well, after an overwhelming response last week to your YouTube video, we have asked the beautiful Yvonne Silva to come back and play again this week. So you're going to play a couple of songs for us. What's the first song that you're going to be doing?
It is a cover by Maroon 5. It's called Sunday Morning.
Okay, I'm going to let you sing your song.
Yay.
Thank you.
Sunday morning rain is falling. Steal some cover, shed some skin. Clouds are shrouding us in moments unforgettable. Twist to fit the mold that I am in. But things just get so crazy, living life gets hard to do. And I would gladly hit the road, get up and go if I knew that someday it would lead me back to you. That someday it would lead me back to you. That maybe all I need. Darkness, he is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me, riding slow on Sunday morning. And I never want to leave. Fingers trace your every outline. Paint a picture with my hands. Back and forth we sway like branches in a storm. Stormy weather still together when it ends. That may be all I need. Darkness, she is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me, riding slow on Sunday morning. And I never want to leave. That may be all I need. Darkness, he is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me, riding slow on Sunday morning. And I never want to leave. No, and I never want to leave.
Yay! That was beautiful, as usual.
So my hair ripping back and forth all on my face.
Well, before I forget, Yvonne, where can people get in touch with you if they want to schedule you to play at an event?
They can contact me on my Facebook at facebook.com/Yvonne Silva Music, which is YVONNESILVA Music, all one word, or to my email directly at diva1226@msn.com.
How appropriate, Diva. I know. Now, aside from performing, you also teach. So what do you teach?
I teach voice lessons, piano, guitar, violin, if really needed, and musical theater and song and dance.
Wow, you do. I didn't know you did all of those.
Yeah.
I knew you played a variety of instruments, but my little granddaughter is real excited. I'm going to have her come and take some lessons with you.
Yay!
So, yay. She'll be so excited. So, can you teach her to sing like you?
Sure. As long as they're willing, anyone can sing. That's what I think.
Okay, so you're going to do one more song for us, and what would that one be?
It's another cover. It's called Sweet About Me.
Sweet About Me. Okay, take it away.
Oh, watching me hanging from a string this time. Don't easily. Smiles worth 100 lies. Oh, watching me hanging by a string this time. Don't easily. The climax of a perfect life. If there's lessons to be learned, I'd rather get my jamming words in verse. Oh, tell you something that I found, that the world's a better place when it's upside down now. And if there's lessons to be learned, I'd something that I found, that the world's a better place when it's upside down. Nothing sweet about me, yeah, sweet about me. Nothing sweet about me, yeah. Blue, 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 waves they crash as time goes by. So hard to ask, choo-choo smooth ain't all that. Why don't you ride my side of the tracks? But if there's lessons to be learned, I'd rather get my jam of words in verse. Oh, tell you something that I found, that the world's a better place when it's upside down now. And if there's lessons to be learned, I'd rather get my jam of words in verse. Oh, tell you playing with desire, don't come running to my place when it burns like fire. 'Cause nothing's sweet about me, yeah, sweet about me. Nothing's sweet about me, yeah, sweet about me. Nothing's sweet about me, yeah, sweet about me, yeah.
Hi, and welcome back to KPVM TV's Young at Heart. Wow, great show today, huh?
We did have a great show, but you know what?
We're not done yet.
That's right.
We're
You
not done
forgot to tell us about your strawberries.
You know, we run out of time, and
Yeah, but I want to hear about the
it
strawberries.
looks like we
So
have
does
more
everyone
time.
else.
Okay, can't get away from it. So yeah, where was I? It's walked up to the first guy. He had the patch. Walked back to Bob. They said, no, you're going to do it again. Ended up walking around. Finally found the patch, and when I did, it was good this time. They were like, okay,
Okay,
you worked hard enough.
worked-
You worked
okay.
long enough at it. Here, I want you to stand up. Shane, I want you to stand up on this cooler. So I did. And I thought, you know, it's just because they wanted to put me up in front of these couple hundred people. But the next thing I know, they're taking out bottles of champagne,
Uh-oh.
and they had bottles of Ready Whip Cool Whip,
Uh-oh.
and somebody had some sort of strawberry sauce. And yeah, the next thing I know, it was like I had just won the NASCAR 500. Not milk, but I was being sprayed with champagne and Cool Whip. And yeah, I think somebody poured a beer in the pocket of my vest.
And does everyone know about your ponytail here? Did you get whipped cream and strawberries in this?
Yeah, and by the time I got home, trying to take out the ponytail thing, it was very difficult. But it was, I have to say that was probably one of the top two highlights of my life. Yeah.
Really?
Because
Really?
I've lived a life in front of a computer, and it's very
Right,
predictable.
right.
And,
And you're so shy.
not
Not anymore.
Apparently, I'm growing out of that. So,
So-
number one day was when my son was born.
Of course.
This probably,
of
I would
course.
say, is probably
And then wait till
number two.
you're old enough to have grandchildren.
Yeah,
That-
I'm old enough to have grandchildren. I turned 45 this next
Woo! Next week?
This coming week.
Wow, we're gonna.
Yeah.
You know what? I know someone else who had a birthday too. We sort of forgot about, but we'll have to take care of that too. But we did have a very interesting show. I love talking to Al Parker. He's so knowledgeable about business, doesn't he? He knows just
Yeah.
so much about everything business.
Yeah,
So-
he helped me out quite a bit with my business
But
already.
did he good? I would like to have somebody take the thoughts from here and be able to put them on paper for me. Sometimes not necessarily business related, but yeah. And George, with all of his innovative ideas for fitness, I think that's wonderful.
Fitness and the nutrition especially.
Right, and
think
I
is-
love that because I teach in health professions, so it's always good to have someone out there reinforcing these things.
Absolutely.
You really need that. So, and you know that you have a son, so
Yeah, absolutely. I wish I could get my son to eat more vegetables.
right. Well,
He loves the fruit.
Give
Well,
him
good.
chocolate.
Dip them in
Dip 'em in
chocolate.
chocolate.
Dip them in chocolate. That'll help.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
And of course, we had our wonderful Shane here sharing his motorcycle story. So, what's the name of that organization once again?
United States Armed Forces Veterans Motorcycle Association.
Okay, so if anyone's interested, that's a great organization also. And then Yvonne Silva, who's always a pleasure to have on this show. I have to tell you, I told you I went to this fundraising event, this celebrity golf tournament the other day. I have to tell you, I went in and it was, of course, a beautiful, warm, sunny day. So I went in and I always forget to take my sunglasses off when I go inside. So I set them down on the table when we had a cup of coffee with a friend of mine. And we were going to go to this luncheon, so we decided it was freezing in there. We were going to go back outside. So I get outside to put my sunglasses on, and there's no sunglasses. So, of course, I go back inside to look for my sunglasses, and I'm asking everyone. I must have asked a half a dozen people if they'd seen my sunglasses, and no one had seen them. And so
I'm going to take a guess that they were probably expensive sunglasses, because only the expensive ones get lost.
that was the whole thing. But as it turned out, one brave person said, finally, she said, I haven't seen any sunglasses other than the ones on your head.
Oh my goodness.
How did that make me feel?
Well, you know, Terry, I think we've all done that at
Well-
least once in our lives.
And the bad part was not that they were on my head, is that all these people saw them.
Oh.
And no one would tell me they were on my head.
Yeah.
So I had to give her credit for doing that.
Why do you think that is? The nobody
I think
telling
they
you?
blended in with my hair or my head.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you
but
got your sunglasses back.
I did.
then.
I got my sunglasses,
Good
and I
deal.
was very happy. And it was a great event that day. So
That's
anyhow, again, we have a lot of events. I will be out at the Fall Festival this weekend. Are you going to be out there?
I might be. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to be this week.
But we'll be somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I'll be somewhere for
Right.
sure.
So yeah, if you see us out there, you come out to the festival, stop by and say hello, tell us that you see the show, and we will see you again next week. Have a wonderful weekend.